get this in here. Hi, everybody, again. Okay. This is part 2 with the Raven Show on Let's Talk on 6/1 of 2020. So I came back live again because apparently Facebook is messing with me. But that's all right. That's all right. That's what Facebook's good for. But here, I'll go again and let people know that I am live again. Yep. My video was blocked. I don't know if you can see that. It's super bright. Blocked. So dumb. Well, that's all right. We will continue our talk. And I'm going to copy that. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to go back in here so that way people know that I am live again. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure people do know that I'm back on. It really, I'm not going to lie, it sucks that we have to go through such extreme measures just to even talk to each other through social media. It shouldn't be that way. But unfortunately it is. It is that way. I'm hoping some of this does change. I know that, what was it? It was something about, President Trump had done something about attacking Twitter, and I don't know if Facebook was involved, for not allowing people to talk on social media, blocking them, and things like this, making posts and blocking them. So that is something that has been so difficult as for us that are in radio, podcasting, anything like that, because we deal with music, right? We deal with music, and so for us to share that music with you, it's almost impossible or stupid. They've made it completely insane. I will be. You'll see the band in my interviews with me, and they block it, saying that we're using an artist's music without their permission. And obviously we have their permission. They're right there. They're right there. But it's so dumb. I have literally been blocked for my own music. They said I'm using somebody else's work. And I'm like, I kind of created it. Who else owns it? So stupid. So stupid. Hey, Dallas, how's it going? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's almost become a nuisance and incredibly difficult for anybody to any podcaster to talk about certain subjects or play music. It's gotten absolutely ridiculous. And obviously I love doing Viewers Request Day. I love doing Viewers Request Day. It brings us together. I learn new music. You learn new music. It's a way of sharing music out there. And they're taking that away from us. Facebook is. And it's very, very sad. So if I was literally to play a song right now, I'd have to start my podcast over again, because they would have either block the whole video, or they would block you from commenting, or they would mute half of this video, and I'd have to go in and dispute it, and that could take up to a week to 2 weeks to get it back. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And this happened in January, just so you guys know, when everything was kind of going down with the pandemic, when it all first just kind of started, when they shut down, I think a lot of their employees at Facebook, they put in this crazy algorithm, right? So if a lot of you probably were victimized from it, that you went to put a link in or whatever, or show something that was going on out there, and then they said that you went against the community standards. Well, it's just as bad on podcasters' side as well, that deals with music or anything like that. Because what we used to be able to do, especially through the radio software, is we were able to go to like a dummy account. So I would go through Quote the Ravens page and go live, and then I could also turn on any other pages that I was associated with, like 99.1 Oz Radio or things like that, right? And then they could mute my Quote the Ravens page, but I wouldn't be able to be muted through the 99.1's Oz Radio page. Well, they took that feature away. They took that feature away, so we have to directly go live on whatever page we want to go on. So guess what that means? We get muted, partially muted, or blocked. Or you can't comment, or you can't say what you want to say, and our voice is being silenced completely. And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So I don't know how we can get past this, because if we are supposed to be involved with you, the viewers, and we want to talk, or we want to communicate, or we want to even share music together, we are being silenced. We are being silenced to do that. And it's absolutely wrong, and somehow we need to stand up to this, because to me it's tyranny. To me it is literally silencing our voices, and it's so completely wrong, so completely wrong. Sorry, I'm on a rant. I'm on a little rant. I'm on a little rant. But you know, at this point right now, there is absolutely nothing we can do. Nothing. And that needs to change. There needs to be some way, some level of, this isn't okay. You can't just silence us. We're not going to be silenced. So yeah. I mean, I think with everything going on, I mean, Jesus, since January, all of us have been locked up. We've been trying to play it safe. We've done what they wanted us to do. And now our cities are being destroyed, and then mocking the death of a murder of a man, that everybody finally said, we've had enough. We've had enough. There needs to be a change in our police task force. And there does. If we were ever to evolve as a species of humanity, change is inevitable. But you got to do it in a positive way. You've got to do it in the right way. That is not the right way. They're taking away from the actual protesters' meaning, their message. And it's just wrong. It's just wrong. That's the way I feel. I mean, if you feel any different, I mean, comment. I won't attack you for your opinion. Everybody should have an opinion. That's what makes us United States citizens. That's what makes us who we are. Creativity as an artist should never be diminished or stifled or whatever. I mean, that's America. And that's how it should be. That's how it should absolutely be. You know, obviously most of you, I think, already know that I'm a Christian. So I don't care if it's, you know, the obvious spectrum of who I am, you know, as a Luciferian wants to make a video and glorify Satan. You know what? That's fine. You do you, boo. But I'm going to do me over here. That's what makes us a creative artist in a free land, and that's the way it should be. I don't care what you want to message about or whatever, but do it in a manner that's not harming anybody, killing anybody, or destroying lives. That's it. That's the way it should be. That's the way it all should be. I mean, if you guys think any different, let me know. But that's how I feel, and that's the way I feel about it. Is that's the only way you can do it in a positive way of a positive change. Um, if we're not moving in a way of a positive change, how are we supposed to evolve in a better way or a better manner? Um, I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. I mean, again, if you guys feel any different, let me know in the comment section. Tell me even how you feel. Because, obviously the biggest thing that this is causing is fear. Fear and anger on both spectrums, on all spectrums. Um, this is a crazy time for us to be living in. I just had a friend of mine say this is the 14 years. And I said, wait, what, 14 years? And he's like, yeah, the 7 years of beginning of sorrows and 7 years of tribulation. And I was like, oh, Jesus, I hope not. But yeah, I mean, if it is, it is. Yeah, but at the same time, it's definitely an interesting time to be alive. Let me see who's got things to say here in the comment section. Hey, Lourdes, how's it going? Hey, Carrie, yes, I'm glad you're back, girl. I don't know if it booted you, Carrie. I had a friend of mine, Steve, message me to say that he couldn't comment. He couldn't comment in the comment section. And it was, that's what Facebook is doing. Okay, so Carrie said, and as we speak, military just sent to White House now has thrown in peaceful protesters as well. What does that mean, Carrie? Yeah, tell me what that means. What you're saying there. I guess I wasn't understanding, especially with me being live right now. I haven't heard any new news. Now has thrown in peaceful protesters as well. What does that mean? What does that mean? Thank you guys for coming back, by the way. I'm sorry you're having to do that. Facebook is doing this to a lot of us podcasters, especially if we're playing music. Like literally, if I was to play my own music right now, you guys would be kicked off. Or make it to where you couldn't comment or something to that effect, which is absolutely absurd. I should be able to play my music on any platform I want to play it on, since I am the artist who created it. But it's gotten pretty out of hand and crazy. Let's see. They were throwing gas at protesters, tear gas. It's live on CNN. Okay, I have a question about that, Carrie, since you're watching it. Um, are they trying to push through to the barriers of the White House? Because if they're trying to do that, then they're keeping them away. But if they're peacefully protesting and they're not trying to move any barriers or anything like that, then that's absolutely wrong. Oh, that's not okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's at the White House. Are they close to the White House or are they far away? I guess that's my question. Wow. They were trying to get him off a bridge. Oh, were they blocking like a bridge for vehicles, like a highway bridge? Yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to say this right now. I've seen Rodney King, okay? And that truck driver died because he stopped. You in front of me, and I got my girls in the back of my car. Mm-mm. Your life or my life, I'm sorry. I'm out of there. If you get killed, That is your own fault. And I'm probably going to get flack for that, but I am going to protect my life and my baby's lives. You are not going to pull me or my children out of my car and beat us to death. Sorry, not going to happen. I will use my vehicle to get out of there. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I damn sure ain't going to wait around and stop to see what happens. You in front of me, that was the wrong choice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I have a bum knee. There is no way I'm going to kick you and hurt you. I'm going to hurt myself. Shit. They were blocking the bridge. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, don't do that shit. You're not making a statement to the people that you need to make the statement to. You're making a statement to your own people, to your own citizens. That's not helping anybody. You're making Karen late for work, okay? Sorry, I got to bring a little laughter into this. And Linda is over there asking everybody to listen while she gets beat up. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, yeah, you don't block. Don't. I mean, if you've got like a safe area where you can protest down, that's not gonna like stop people from commuting or whatever. I mean, don't stop society. That's stupid. I'm sorry, it's stupid. It's stupid. That's the way I feel about it. I mean, if you feel different, fine, put it in the comment section. But to me, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Plus, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're about. I mean, I know you're protesting, but are you a good protester or are you a bad one? I don't know. You could pull me, like I said, you're good. I would be fearful of the worst outcome, and I would be thinking of the worst outcome. I would be stupid if I didn't think that. Don't block my car. You go to block my car, game on. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hurt anybody. I would never want to hurt anybody. That's not me. And most of you who know me know that's exactly how I feel. I would never want to harm anybody or human purposefully. But again, if it's my life or yours, I'm going to do everything I can to protect myself. Or especially if I have my babies in the back of my car. Come on. That's like a whole different level of mama coming out. You know? Yeah. Lord, just listen, Linda. I'm telling you. Craziness, craziness, craziness. Carrie said, no, they shouldn't be blocking the highway. I watched the news reporter get gassed for doing his job, but no, they shouldn't do that. They told them to move. They didn't. Well, okay. So thank you for letting me know that. Hey, Cassidy, how's it going, honey? Yeah, Carrie, thank you for updating me on the situation there. And you said that's in Washington, D.C., right? Around the White House area. So basically what they were doing is they're on a bridge blocking cars, I believe, right? If I'm not mistaken. And yeah, use your brains, people. That's all I'm saying. Just come on, common sense. You wanna make a statement, do it in the right way. Do it in the right way, Jesus. Like, don't block Karen from getting to work, okay? Maybe she might be essential right now, and you blocking her could be the whole reason why she couldn't save a life over at the hospital. I mean, I'm just saying. Hi, Brandon. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a radio show. Yeah, if you guys are trying to message me while I do a radio show, I'm probably not gonna look at it. Yeah, because I'm dealing with all the comments in the comment section as well. So, thanks, Carrie. Atlanta. Gary. Oh, that's so funny. You know what's really funny is my son's wife's name is Karen. I've never used a joke on her yet, but I probably will at some point. I want to switch it up and be like, listen, Karen. I don't know if she'd laugh or just give me that look. Like, really? That's funny. Over the car speakers. Oh, awesome. Good job. Good job, Cassidy. We want you to be safe. Yes, drive safely. Active duty sent to Colombia now. Colombia? Colombia. Where is Colombia? Is that in like Atlanta? Love you too, Lourdes. Dallas, we have a gig in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on June 27th, I believe. So at the end of this month will be our first show since, oh my God, since this whole pandemic started. We were just starting our tour and got sent home. So yeah, that's going to be at the end of this month on a Saturday, I believe, or Friday or Saturday, June 27th. But it's basically Brandon, he's from Had Enough. It's going to be his birthday party, and he asked us to come down and play. I want to say the venue is called Blackbirds, maybe. I have to double check that. But that's going to be the first one, and then we will be going to Edge Festival. That's going to be in July, mid-July area, and then towards the end of July, we'll be going to Texas to fulfill one of the shows that got postponed. We had so many shows in Texas. That's why ironically, I called it the Infectious Store back in November. I had the cutest shirts too. They had like a zombie girl on the front. Craziness, craziness. I don't know. Maybe I could sell them off on a special deal or something of the pandemic t-shirts or something. So sad we lost out on those. But Brandon, I feel for the people that are being affected by this badly that obviously had nothing to do with this death. Yeah, I talked about that in my first video a little bit. The thing is it's gotten to a point, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I have noticed a lot of not the protesters, because don't get protesters, the word, confused with rioters or looters. Completely different. But I have noticed a lot of the rioters or looters have been young, very young people. We're talking like between the ages of like 18 and 25. And to me, that's alarming. That's alarming that our youngsters are being involved with that, because what does that mean for our future, or for the future of the ones that are even younger? That's scary. It's scary, guys, and I think it's something that we need to talk about. We need to discuss it. There needs to, as we're talking about the message of the murder of George Floyd, and how there needs to be a change in the police, the way they police and all of that. I think there needs to be a change in our younger community as well by watching this, which is scary in its own sense. Oh my goodness. People know I'm doing shows, but they still want to try to call me. It's crazy. But yeah, so it's pretty insane on both levels. I think as we as a society, as good human beings, good citizens, good patriots, I think that we need to really assess the situation. Look at all spectrums of this. Look at all the things that are needed for change. I think that's something we need to do. So, are you guys still there? I guess is the question. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I've been on here for a while. It doesn't look like I don't know if there's even into it. Well, yeah, I guess we do have some viewers. Do you guys have anything you'd like to ask? Maybe say um, about I guess this whole situation and where we're at right now. Hi, Jeff. How are you? And again, I'm going to do a little more ranting about Facebook and how they are blocking as podcasters and anybody that deals with radio or music. It's something's got to change, guys. Something's got to change. We're not able to do what we need to do. I loved doing Reviewers Request Day. I was able to be shown a lot of great music. I was able to show you guys a lot of great music, but unfortunately, until this can be truly resolved to where they're not muting, partially muting, or blocking the video, or making it to where you can't comment, they're silencing us. They're silencing all of us. Um, so it is time for a change in so many different levels. So many different levels, not just with our police force, and not just with our youth. Um, it's there needs to be change all around. Us being able to have a voice, and we have the technology. We have the technology to do this, but yet we're being silenced. Why? Why? Because I have an opinion that doesn't suit your opinion or the way you think. That's wrong. I've said this plenty of times. Most of you already know I'm a Christian. You already know. I don't care if you're Luciferian and you got an opinion and you want to talk about it. It is your right to do so. Nobody should take that right away from you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't like I said, as long as it's not hurting, killing, uh, destroying people's lives, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, once you start passing that line, yeah, I mean, there's a morality and values of issue there. There's a morality issue there. You can't just go around hurting people. You can't. You can't. I mean, you can, but you will quickly be dissolved. I would hope, or quit. Just something. Beat with grandma's stick. I don't know. Something. That's kind of, and I'm going to say this too, and this is probably something else that I don't know if you guys feel, but there's not enough evidence about everything that's actually happened. But I will say this: China, I would treat China like a bad kid. I would literally be like, okay, you know what? You need to go to your room, and you're gonna stay in your room until you can think about what you've done wrong. Okay, I'm doing a little humor on it, but at the same time, it is a serious situation. But like, for real, like, come on, like, enough is enough. There's so many topics we could talk about. It's insane. But I know I only have so much time on this show. Now this has gone on a little longer than what it probably should have. Hey, Cassidy. Actually, we're going to be in Tulsa on June 27th. I believe it's a Blackbird venue. It's going to be for Had Enough's lead singer, Brandon. It's for his birthday. So we will be down there at the end of this month on the 27th. Miss you too. Miss you too. So you guys, I love you all. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Be safe out there. Be careful. We do um, this is something else. I wanna leave this on a positive note. Something I did notice, and I'm sure you guys have too. Um, all around the United States, I, you know what I saw? I saw people, every nationality, coming together for a greater cause and a greater purpose to march for change, for positive change. That's what I saw. And the message should still be there. I know that these rioters and looters are going to try to take away from that, but stand strong with it. We do need this change. We do need this change. We all need this change. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop with our police force. That should be the beginning. We need change all around. How are we supposed to evolve to be better human beings if we don't look at all these situations? It's not just one. It's not just one. Stay strong out there, you guys. Try to stay positive. Get off the social media a little bit. Give yourself time to breathe, because it's so sad and disheartening. You do need to take a break from it for a moment. Go take a bath, big bubble bath with candles and wine or beer or whiskey, whatever's your choice. And try to stay positive. I think that's the biggest message that needs to be relayed right now. Is we are definitely living in some crazy times, but we need to stick together, stay united. We all love each other as human beings. It doesn't matter your race. I hate that it's turned into a race thing, but if it's because it happened to the last person it happened to that got murdered was black, and I get it, I get it, I get it. But if a lot of you know who I am and know my band and my bandmates and my brothers, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is way bigger than just that. It's way bigger. And it's been way bigger, and it's time for us to address it. It's time for us to address it. It's time for change, positive change. And I think some of the good police task force out there, they agree. They agree. It's time. It's time. So with that being said, guys, stay safe out there. Much love to all of you. Um, I'm glad we were able to have this conversation and talk. I think that if I did question coming out and talking about this today, but I thought, nah, because there's been so many emotions, and I think you all feel it too, on how you feel, and who knows? I mean, something else could come out tomorrow and change my opinion on something else or whatever. But growth is good, as long as we're doing it all in a positive manner. So stay positive out there, kids. I wanted to say Carol Baskin's quote. What is it? What is it she says? Cats and wait, cats and kittens? Cool cats and kittens. Is that it? Cool cats and kittens. Oh, Carol motherfucking Baskins. Stay out of the tuna oil. All right. I love you guys. You guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm going to try to get some of this stuff unpacked. As you can see, this is going to be my new studio. So it's a little unpacked right now, but it'll look way better once I get it done. I don't even know. I doubt very seriously by Wednesday it'll be done too. I doubt very seriously in the next 2 weeks. There's so much to do. Ugh, that's okay. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you very soon. I'll be back on Wednesday. Yes, today's reasoning for me coming on later is because of Brandon, so you can all blame Brandon. And the question was, should we fire him again? Probably, but I'll probably rehire him. But that's okay. All right, we love you, Brandon, no matter how much you mess up. All right, you guys, stay safe out there. Much love to you all. Talk to you very soon. Mwah.